I'm Lilly Douse, and this is Grand Voyager. In this series, I travel the world to discover incredible places filled with culture, luxury, and adventure. Along the way, I meet the people, taste the flavors, and experience the moments that make each destination unforgettable. Today, I'm traveling to one of Europe's most dynamic and unique cities, a fascinating destination which is gearing up to host Expo 2027. Zdravo and welcome to Belgrade. In this episode, I'll be immersing myself in the culture and complex history that gives this city its amazing positive energy. I'm starting my tour of the city by transporting myself back in time, meeting with the Belgrade Insider to discover some of Belgrade's unique history. We meet in Republic Square with Željko dressed in traditional Serbian attire.
This is the main square in the city and the main meeting point in Belgrade.
We are surrounded by two main buildings, the National Theatre and the National Museum, as well as an iconic monument.
So I would say Knez Mihailo Obrenović, the man that is on the horse on the Republic Square, was one of the most important historical figures for Serbia because he was in charge of liberation at the end of Turkish Ottoman period.
In order to reach Belgrade Fortress, we walk along some of the key bustling streets of Belgrade, with one important street being notable due to the fact that its name has not changed since 1870.
So some streets in Belgrade has changed the name 6-7 times, but this one never.
As we approach the fortress, you truly appreciate the beauty of the exterior, with the building reflecting the name of the city itself.
Beo means white and grad means city, and the name Beograd refers to the white color of the fortress, which dominantly stand on the top of the hill once we are on the riverside and we look at the fortress.
Some outer parts of the fortress are dominated by brown-red bricks, showcasing construction which occurred during the late 18th century when the city was under Austro-Hungarian rule. However, further into the fortress, you can notice the rich history which dates back to the Celtic and Roman era. And even though the city has succumbed to many battles over time, the fortress has been rebuilt throughout these periods. Reflecting this very complex history, a statue was erected in the early 19th century to demonstrate the resilience of the people.
Because it's a symbol of victory, power, pride and strength, but it's also naked and it's a symbol of a new life, new birth, new beginning.
Wandering around the fortress is truly a history lesson through the ages, with further remnants of the past being showcased at every turn, even under the fortress itself. You definitely could spend a lot of time exploring, but I have one more stop with Željko, the Church of St. Sava.
First of all, Saint Sava was the founder of Christian Orthodox Church, Serbian Christian Orthodox Church, but unfortunately his holy relics were burnt by the Turks Ottomans in 1594.
Construction of the church began in 1935. However, it was stopped due to World War II and only then resumed in the 1980s. Inside the church, you notice its huge dome and golden mosaics, which span as far as the eye can see. Just a short drive out of the city sits Avala Mountain, a small but historically important mountain south of Belgrade. Joining me for a hike today is Milan, an active adventurer who knows the best route to the viewpoint.
You like it?
I absolutely love it. Yeah, I love being surrounded by trees.
Yeah, clear nature close to the Belgrade. Amazing. Really amazing.
I think that's definitely what sets this apart, right? You're not far at all from the city, but you feel a million miles away. The journey up the mountain is very picturesque, and we decide to stop at a freshwater spring to enjoy some local water. Some good water.
And cold.
Very cold. We continue with our hike, speaking about the importance of the mountain and also the history which surrounds the city. There's so many different layers to the history, different people coming in, that it's really complex.
Yeah, we talk about that because the Belgrade is on the crossroad of two rivers, a good point to control trading west to the east, and everybody wants to stay on the Belgrade or conquer the Belgrade to control trading.
As we reach the top of the mountain, you are greeted by spectacular views from every angle.
You can see Avala Tower. This is our symbol of Belgrade. Exists a couple more, but we like to say that that tower is a symbol.
Unfortunately, in 1999, the tower was destroyed, but was reconstructed to its former glory in 2010 and stands as another important reminder of Belgrade's history. Back in the city, and it's time to check out one of the most famous areas in Belgrade. When you're in Belgrade, everyone will mention to you Skedalia, and it's clear to see why. I'm really excited to try some Serbian food. To embrace the flavors of Serbia, I'm heading to a well-known restaurant frequented by artists, politicians, and royalty. Three Shashira, or Three Hats in English, has been serving traditional food for over 162 years, closing for only 6 days over World War II. They allow me into their kitchen to prepare two very special dishes.
Today we prepare cevapi, Serbian traditional meat.
Cevapi are small finger-sized rolls of minced beef. They are very simple to make and are placed on a grill for around 10 minutes. There we go! I'm a natural. Once the time has passed, it is time to try some of my creations. Everything tastes delicious, very fresh and full of flavour. It's easy to see why this restaurant is so busy every single day. For my stay in Belgrade, I'm discovering an iconic hotel which has been beautifully restored to its former glory. The hotel's manager, Alistair, explains the significance of this incredible building.
It opened in 1912 and became very quickly the leading property in the Western Balkans. And now, after a long restoration work of nearly 7 years, it's reopened in February as the Bristol Belgrade and brought back to its original shine. There's been excitement, there's been drama, there's been romance. We've been home to celebrities like Garry Kasparov, the chess grandmaster. We've been home to Tito, to the British royal family.
The hotel is a real reminder of the stunning architecture which graced the city over the years. And even with the modern twists, like the wellness facilities and spa, elegance and classic features are observed throughout. From relaxing in the library to admiring the royal suite, it is clear to see why this building has played a key role in Belgrade's history. When history and luxury come together, it truly is something to behold. It takes you back in time. You can imagine how it was all those years ago. Belgrade's architecture varies greatly across the city, and so I found a very unique way of seeing more sights.
Welcome to Belgrade, it's a pleasure. Hopefully we will show you Belgrade from another perspective, especially from our tiny time machine called the Yugo car, to show you a little bit of Belgrade as a capital of a much wider country of Yugoslavia, a country that no longer exists but is still there in traces in Belgrade.
We hop into the car, which Maria from Yugo Tours explains has a very interesting historical importance.
This one that we're using today was produced in 1980 and was actually purchased by a member of the secret police just the day after Tito, the president of Yugoslavia, died.
We start by heading to Novi Belgrade, an area which was mainly constructed post-World War I as Belgrade became the capital of Yugoslavia. One such building constructed in that period is our first stop, the Western Gate of Belgrade.
This building is one of the iconic buildings of brutalist architecture. It got its name by French words béton brut, raw concrete, that was used as the main material to build some of these things.
The architecture might not be for everyone, but it really is an important style which is observed throughout Novi Belgrade. To understand more about living within these buildings, Maria has brought me to Block 23, where we are walking in the footsteps of local residences. Well, this is just an incredible space. As we say, it's an oasis in a concrete jungle.
Definitely.
There are schools, play areas, coffee shops, and sports facilities all within the blocks of buildings. It truly is fascinating to understand the importance of these buildings in the industrialisation of the city post-World War II, with many residences moving from the countryside to buildings like these. Arriving back in the old town, parts of modern life are evident around you, showcased perfectly by the incredible murals on display.
Belgrade has been known for its murals, for its street art, especially this part of the city, Dorčul area.
It's a reminder to be like, hey, things haven't always been perfect.
And they still not are, but have fun on the way.
There are two very important rivers in Belgrade, the Sava and the Danube. Where they meet is a large natural river island known locally as Great War Island. I've decided to explore this wonderful spot by kayaking with a local instructor named Daniel. It's a beautiful and calm day, making floating on the river feel extra special. Eventually, we make it around part of the island and stop to enjoy the views.
In the summertime, they come with the boats. Here is a lot of boats, small boats. We don't have a big yacht, and small boats like 5 meter long, where families come and children swim here.
Serbians have the best lifestyle. I could definitely get used to this. Kayaking, barbecues.
Yes.
This is my kind of place.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed paddling around the water, but sadly, it's time to head back to shore. Belgrade truly is a city which embraces and celebrates its unique past and traditions, whilst progressing into a more modern and bold city. I have collected so many incredible memories which will last a lifetime.
Belgrade is a city full of energy. You can't quite put your finger on what makes it so special, but I truly have had such a wonderful trip. But now, time for my next adventure.